Hello everyone, welcome to runout.tv. It's Mal here, and we're looking at the features on Football Manager 2015, where the release date of that is 7th of November. Mark that in your diaries. I'm not an affiliate, I'm not selling a copy for affiliate money or anything like that. I just want to tell you guys it's out there. Go and look for the best deal you can get. You're looking at around about £27.99 roughly on November the 7th. So there's no word yet on betas or demos. To be honest, I tend not to bother about them. I just get the game when it comes out. But I want to go through a few of the features, what I think of the features. Sorry, I'm not really smart yet. I'm going to work in an hour or so and I haven't yet showered and what have you. But here we go. So the new user interface, I guess that's the obvious one to start with. Basically, I'm not that bothered about it. You know, some people are going mad saying, oh, it's a regression, it's not as good. The way I look at it is, as long as everything that you need is within a couple of clicks, that seems fine to me. It's most websites that we use look like that, so I've got no real issue with it. I think it's going to be okay. Obviously there'll be skins come out that if you don't like it, you can get a new skin. It'll probably change it all anyway. So as a starting point, I think it's okay. Tracksuit Manager. Now that's an interesting one. It's where you're looking to give yourself attributes. That'll probably feed into the new job interviewing and getting things like that. I'm not quite sure what being a tracksuit manager actually means in terms of the gameplay, but I think it's just another sort of immersive thing. If you wanted to, if you're someone who's played the game, for example, if you're an actual manager, you can kind of create yourself in a way. And I'm not sure what that means in terms of differentiation, in terms of gameplay, but it seems it's another little bit of realism in there that sort of is a bit. Changes the experience, but I'm not quite sure how yet. Player roles and tactics. These get ever more complex. And I remember years ago there was the Diablo tactics, and I remember I discovered purely by chance. If you remember 03 or 04, there was a 4-3-1-2 tactic where you played your midfielders across to the wings and you had your attacking midfielder centre, and you just blew everyone away with that tactic, pretty much no matter who you were. Now obviously you've got 11 years development now, 12 years development there, and the tactics are far more complex, and you've got funny names for Enganche and things I didn't even realise, you know, Trequarista and all these things that exist. Now, this allows those of you who love to get like really into the tactics to get so deep into them, it's like unbelievable. It also, but I think they've got to make sure that you can just kind of plug and play a little bit, where you don't have to spend hours and hours scouting for specific attributes to work in a tactic. Just as an example, I manage a Sunday League team, and they're a good Sunday League team. Bits and bobs happened, and they ended up in the 3rd division of the league. But they're all good players, and you know, I just set them up at a basic 4-4-2 and tell them to go and play football. We need to be aware that like players understand 4-4-2. Now there's things you can do there. 5 across the midfield. You know, you can play, you know, attacking wingers. You can fill gaps in between the phases of the game. There's different things you can do to make things hard for 4-4-2. But I think you need to be able to just, you know, plug and play a little bit. You shouldn't have to spend hours and hours, or you just can't win. And I hope they've tested that in the game. Scouting, player search, and player interaction. I'm going to do them together. The scouting's getting really good. It's a lot more realistic. You'll find out about a player, someone will introduce you, and I really love the ranges. I think that's a really good idea, where you can get a report where the player says, you know, anticipation 10 to 13. So for those of you who like a bit of a gamble, you might want to take a punt at a player with a bunch of ranges, or if you want to drill right down, get the accurate rating, you have to do more scouting. It's just like real life. Press conferences and interviews and things like that, and Movember. I'll do them 3 together. I like the idea that you have accurate press conferences. You know, some people don't like the clicking. I'm kind of 50-50 with it. It's getting far more detailed, and I think the more variety you get, the better that is. I'd like to see, I think they need to upgrade, and maybe not in this edition but future editions, they need to start getting the reports, the newspapers, just like it'll pick out one answer and you kind of feel like the rest of it's a bit of a waste of time. I think they need to work out more, you know, how to do that in a bit of a better way. I think that would be good. I'm going to come back to the match engine in a minute. But Movember, I like that idea. I'm not against the idea, but I know that, you know, there's kind of nothing you can criticise it about, but it's a very small thing. I know it's not going to affect gameplay, but it's nice to see it in there. You know, it's a big charitable thing, and we all like that. Twitch TV is great because it's going to allow very easy integration where people want to play their gameplay live. For channels like Statistical Approach and Football Manager Youth Development, who I watch, who I'm subscribed to, those guys are going to love it because that just makes it dead easy for them to interact with all of their subscribers. Okay, the big one then, just to finish off, Match Engine. Now, they've done a lot of motion capture, which is always nice to see. They're really putting some effort into making that look great. Personally, I love the Match Engine. Ever since they brought it in, it just makes you feel like you're watching a game of football. You know, you're obviously not, it's part of the game, but it just, the better that looks, and the stadiums, the artwork they've done on that looks amazing on the trailers. It just kind of brings it to life, and you want to see that be a lot better. I'm going to be really harsh here and say the development of that I don't think has been quick enough. I look at the work in progress footage and they just seem a bit arms and legs at the minute. I hope that gets refined a little bit, but you know, it's getting better, but it's getting to the point where you really need a good graphics card now. I've got a good graphics card. I've got a new machine, as you know, an Alienware machine. The graphics card's not brilliant. I don't really want to spend another 200 quid getting a mint one at the minute, although, you know, who knows what I might do for Christmas for myself. But I think we need to, that's the part of the game that's going to really jump things forward. The new touchline shouts, I didn't want to forget that. They've needed to do that for years and years and years. If that integrates into actual visual things you can see happening in the game when you give the touchline shouts, that's going to revolutionise that part of the game. People who used to use just the old style 2D are going to use the Match Engine just for that, because that really literally puts you on the touchline, and if the players react. Now, the players don't always react. This is where the attributes of, for example, professionalism, determination, you know, all that sort of thing, I really believe that it's going to change the game a lot, and I think that's going to be the one thing that we all use and wish and would never want it to go away once it's in the game. So, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget, Football Manager 2015 is out on the 5th of November. I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to be doing a career on with Newcastle, probably, who's my favourite team, and also I like to delve into the lower divisions and use Concert as well. So hopefully they'll have all that sorted, where the lower databases, I mean, they've done all the work of the structures and that now, so hopefully they can get that straight into the game very quickly and very easily, and we can get on with the lower division game as well, because there's two different types of gameplay. So I hope you guys stick around runout.tv for that. Get subscribed, and you know, you're going to see plenty of Football Manager 2015 as soon as it comes out. What should be arriving today is NBA 2K15 that's been dispatched, so I'm hoping that gets here today, and I'm going to start playing videos on there. So don't forget, you've got NHL 15, the NBA 2K15, the Golf Club Virtual Pool 4, and of course Football Manager 2015 from November the 7th. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you keep subscribing. There's been a couple of people arrive. Very warm welcome to all of you guys. We do want to make. I want to make the channel good. I don't make really. I'm not bothered if I don't make any money off it. I just want people to watch what I do and hopefully enjoy it. So thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day. I'm off to get showered and ready for work, because I've got about an hour to get there, because I do have to work for a living. The channel hasn't paid me that well yet. I think I'm up to $75 in 2 years. That's not too bad, you know, but it needs to be a little bit higher. That's not why I do it, but yeah, there you go. But anyway, Football Manager, I really can't wait for the game. I think it's going to be mint. I look forward to watching more videos from my favourite YouTubers that I watch. Statistical Approach, Football Manager TV, Football Manager Youth Development. I've probably forgot somebody, SI Games, of course. And I'll check a few other channels out as well on that game. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think below, and I'll see you later.